Real estate investing has made more millionaires than any other business or profession. All of these individuals started with no knowledge of what to do, and many started with no money and no credit. I'm Dave Dinkle, and I've been a real estate investor since 1975. That's 39 years. But my personal greatest achievement is having been married to my wife Nancy for 50 years. First of all, I am passionate about real estate investing because how it dramatically changes people's lives. I've been asked to talk about what has been called America's most successful real estate mentoring program. We've been told this by national speakers who visit RIAs all around the country and see other programs. Much more importantly, our own students have told us this because of their personal experiences. Many of these students have paid as much as $70,000 for a single real estate course and never completed a deal before coming into our mentoring program. If you truly want the freedom and lifestyle changes that you have only dreamed about, real estate investing can change your life. Imagine how $5,000, $10,000, or $50,000 of instant income could affect your life. What about these amounts every month? In a few moments you'll see real people just like you who have done exactly this and who all started with no previous experience, no money, no credit, and were afraid of taking any risk. I have to forewarn you, this is not a get-rich-quick scheme, despite some students succeeding very quickly. This is not a program where you work 15 minutes a day and make millions of dollars. Successful real estate investors must work hard, either part-time or full-time, to achieve their financial independence. Part-timers should put in 1 to 2 hours a day and full-timers at least 4 to 6 hours a day. How many hours a day are you working now to make your boss rich? Well, why not you instead of him? As you become more successful, you will work less and less and earn more and more, but you have to start at the beginning. Real estate investing is not rocket science, as some gurus would have you believe. My most successful students started with no knowledge and learned very quickly because our accountability team has over 120 years of personal real estate investing experience. We are still investors doing deals on a daily basis, and this experience can become a safety net for you. We even help you build your personal buyers list so you can wholesale your deals quickly during the inspection period. The Federal Trade Commission requires that if I state an average income, I have to prove it with actual results. This is literally impossible in our industry simply because as students graduate and start doing deals, I speak with them less and less frequently. I do not intend to ask them for their tax returns to see how they're doing each year. Here are some facts as I know them. Some students have never done a deal and we've coached them for years. Some students have done deals in a couple of weeks. One student, who I believe is our most successful student, has net profits of over $200,000 a month in single-family homes with no money, no credit, and no risk on his part, and he doesn't do rehabs. A good number of our students have attained our superstar status, which is earning $50,000 a month or more. None of the above students use their own money or credit for the vast majority of their deals. So what is an average student earning? Frankly, I have no idea, so I will say nothing for the sake of complying with the FTC regulations. Ask yourself, do you want to be just average, or do you want to attain superstar status? The choice is yours. You'll have to work hard, but making money is seldom easy when you first start out. I want to take a second and mention that Nancy and I were awarded the first ever Lifetime Achievement Award for real estate investing in December of 2013. What an amazing experience to be recognized not for selling tons of tapes and CDs and books, but for helping investors and students fulfill what I call their personal magnificence. Your personal change can start right now by simply making the choice to take action and get involved in our mentoring program. What does it cost you to wait until everything is just perfect? Well, if your goal is to make $100,000 for the year by waiting, it costs you $400 a day. Can you really afford $400 a day? But what if your dream is like some of my students who have actually achieved their goal of earning $1 million a year? That's $4,000 a day. Frankly, the longer you wait, the less your chance of success, so don't wait until it's too late. Make your life-changing decision now. By the way, how much does your boss pay you for your life? What is your life really worth? $10,000 a month? $10,000 a week? Or $10,000 a day? The choice is yours. You are where you are because of choices, good, bad, or ugly. As I say to my students at the end of our Quick Start class, let's make history together. The best part of that is that many of them make breathtaking lifestyle changes starting from where you are right now. Why not you?
Hi, I'm Ray Carabata.
Ray, you're a student, and you've had an exceptional deal that was just completed. As a matter of fact, the profit was over $104,000. Now, tell us where you got the deal and just a little bit about it.
I got the deal from somebody that I met through the DREA organization. He had a package of some probate deals, and I just started talking to him. He brought a package to me. I went to Dave and brought the deal to them, and without them I definitely wouldn't have been able to get this done. I've invested in the past, and I've always used traditional financing. I waited for the market to go up, and then I would sell it. I actually got caught in 2008, 2009. I was very fearful of even getting back into the business, but when I went to this, to DREA, I learned of how they operate, and sure enough, 30 to 45 days later, we closed that first deal.
Let's talk about the amount of money involved. This was a $850,000 purchase. And what was it sold for?
It was sold for $975,000.
Okay, so we're talking about almost $1 million. How much money did you have involved in that transaction?
I didn't put any money into it. I don't think I've ever given my Social Security. They've never pulled my credit. It was just as smooth as can be. I mean, everything you guys talked about, which I was a little bit doubtful at first, but now I'm a firm believer. Without this class, without going through this program, there's no shot this is what happened.
If you were going to tell somebody else that was coming in about the program, what would you say to them about it?
Don't hesitate. Be fearless.
All right. Thanks very much, Rick.
You got it.
Our program offers unprecedented access to your accountability partner, mentor. All of the contracting is done for you. You can be making offers, real offers, within a couple of days after the Quick Start class. We give you all the hows and whys of doing deals and focus on you getting started quickly. We provide proof of funds and may be able to fund your deals, but we decide if a deal is a deal for funding purposes. We have a complete network of seasoned pros for the team you need to get started doing deals. Closing agents, attorneys, contractors, appraisers, home inspectors, insurance agents, realtors, everyone you need locally for your support system, all of whom are ready, willing, and able to help you succeed. Our student selection process is by application only, and not every applicant will be accepted. We are not doing this to become rich on student tuitions. We do it because we love helping people. However, our class sizes are extremely limited, usually 8 or less individuals. Frankly, we choose to keep the classes small so we can spend quality, one-on-one time with each student as it is needed. On this page, you'll see a tab that will take you to the mentoring application. Please fill it out and return it by fax or email. We are all what we are by choices we have made in the past. Now is the time to make the choice that can change your life forever. Return the application so you aren't shut out for our next Quick Start 2-day event. At this time, the mentoring tuition is $10,000, but it is subject to change without notice. What this tuition amount typically equals is the profit on just one deal. All you need is a single deal to get your tuition investment back. Our average deal's profit locally is nearly $20,000. No money, no credit, no risk. I developed what I call a trilogy of truths that students use throughout their daily lives. It doesn't matter, no more excuses, and I am fearless. Fearless does not mean reckless. As promised, next you'll see a few of our exceptional students who mastered their personal destinies. But answer this question for yourself. Why not me? There is no reason why not you. Hi, I'm Dave Dinkle, and today we're interviewing John Aaron. John happens to be one of our mentor students who's been in the business for a while now. His goal when he came to me originally was to do a deal a week, and I said to him that's an aggressive goal, but it can be done. And in about 6 months now that he's been in the system, he's gotten to a point where he's doing a deal a week. Now, tell us about your background in real estate investing before you came in.
Well, I was always very interested in investing in real estate. When I came here, I was looking everywhere for it, online, looking at different gurus, getting information from almost anybody who could give it to me. And then I found out about Dave Dinkle and his educational hours, and I started getting into that, and I found out about the mentoring program, and I joined that in November, and it's been great since then with Dave.
We've given you all the support you need and more, haven't we? It's been working.
Way more. I used to email and call thinking that he wouldn't answer back, and it was never a problem. It was always quick responses.
One of the things that's kind of the ultimate goal in our system, our mentoring system, is to do the $100,000 a month. We have a number of students who achieve that level, and once you achieve it, it's pretty easy to maintain. Now, if you're doing a deal a week, our average in profits on these deals is around $15,000 to $18,000. So this month, you're going to be closing 4 or 5 deals, and you'll be right at $60,000.
Yeah, right at 60, yeah.
So he's on his way. And let's just generally talk about, what do you do? How do you do that?
It's not easy. It's a lot of hard work that goes into it, yeah.
But again, if you're earning $40,000, $50,000 a month,
yeah, it's worth it almost a little bit. Huh?
A lot of people work 20 hours a day, and they don't earn that in a year.
Right.
So the reality is it is hard work, but it's much rewarding.
Yeah.
So tell us some of the things you do. Some of the things.
First thing I do is when I wake up in the morning is I make my offers, like you say. From that, I follow up by calling and emailing sellers and agents who I made offers to. And that's the most important part, as you taught us, is the follow-up. You can make all the offers you want, but if you don't follow up, they'll forget about you. So the follow-up is what I focus on the most.
One of the things we like to talk about every once in a while is how long ago he started on the deal. And some of these are 3 or 4 or 5 months.
Yeah. Like that one in I did was last year, I think December or November, and it just closed a couple months ago.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah.
But that's the key. That's where the money is. So we don't have a specific deal in mind at the moment that we're talking about, because you've got a whole bunch of them going on. But for aspiring potential students that might be coming on board, or people that want to get into real estate investing, do you have any comments for them?
Just stick with it. If you decide to do it, stick with it. If you have a month or a week that doesn't look good, just stick with it. Listen to your mentor, Dave. They've done it before. They've been there before. If you stick with it, it'll come out how you need it to come out. A lot of people quit, like a lot of friends that I knew at the beginning. They're not doing it anymore. They say it doesn't work, this is that, because they don't listen. If you listen to what Dave says, it will work 100%.
How many deals do you think you have in the pipeline right now?
Deals that I have in the pipeline, I would say 4 to 5.
Yeah, that you know are closing.
Yeah.
But in prospective deals, do you have any concept on that, like 20 or 30? Do you try to keep in your pipeline?
Yeah, at least that, yeah.
There's something else I wanted to ask you about. The other thing I wanted to mention was, how many of the deals that you're getting are listed deals?
I would say 60% to 50%
that actually wind up being done.
Yeah.
Okay, out of that 50 or 60% of the deals you're doing, how many of those are you're having to pay over list price because of so much competitive bidding from other investors?
0. I never paid over list price.
That's what we can't get people to understand. The average concept is, and it's reinforced by the realtors, is every deal that they have listed is going to sell higher than the listing price, and you have to offer more. The reality is if you do, you can't do anything with it. You can't wholesale it.
Right.
So, John, thanks for being here. A couple days ago, John picked up a check which you went over and cashed. I think he spread all the money out on his bed. But thanks very much. Thanks for being part of the system.